Hi, I'm Tyron Hyde from Washington Brown, Quantity Surveyors. Part of what I do is to educate property investors on tax depreciation. So what is property depreciation? So just like you can claim wear and tear on a car, you can claim depreciation on your property investment. It has to be income producing your property, and it varies from country to country. So if you live in London, you can't claim depreciation as an investor on a residential property. You have to. It's only for commercial and industrial property. We're pretty lucky here in this country that we can claim depreciation on investment property. Actually, I don't think we're lucky. I think it actually I think we really have the most reflective depreciation laws on this country in any country, because some countries base it upon the actual purchase price. I think it's kind of fair that what we base our depreciation law here is on the construction cost, which makes sense to me. But in summary, what you can claim in terms of depreciation reduces your taxable income. So, for instance, if I give you if you earn $60,000 per annum, and you get a report from Washington Brown that says you can claim $10,000 in depreciation on that property, you should only be paying tax on $50,000, not the $60,000 that you're earning. Pretty simple. Now, before I get to there's only two things you need to know about depreciation before I get to the masterclass. The first thing is there's two parts of a depreciation report. Number one part is the Division 43, and that's what's called the capital works allowance. And how I define this is it's the structure of the building, the brickwork, the concrete, the stuff that's going to last longer, okay? And if you buy a residential property, in order for you to claim it, it has to be built after 1985. So if you buy a property that was built in 1970, you cannot claim any building allowance on the structure. If you buy a property that was built in the year 2000, and we say in the year 2000 it costs $100,000 to build the structure, you would get to claim 2.5% per annum over 40 years. If you bought it today and it was built in 2000, you would get to claim it over the next 26 years for 2.5%. That makes sense. I'll get more into that soon. Next thing. The next common, or the only other part of the Act that we need to understand tonight is what's called the Plant and Equipment Division 40. So, and that's the stuff that wears out quicker. Naturally, the ATO is defined into two categories: stuff that wears out quicker and stuff that is going to last for a long time. So, bricks, concrete, roof, windows, going to last over 40 years. The ATO has determined a list that's going to last for a lesser period, which are things like ovens, lifts, blinds, carpet, because it has more wear and tear, and naturally you have to replace it sooner. So the ATO says if you buy carpet for $2,000, you can claim that over a 10-year period, and you can claim it $200 per annum. Whereas bricks and concrete, they say it's going to last for 40 years. You get to claim it over 40 years. Pretty simple stuff. And the more of this stuff that you have in your property, the higher the rate of depreciation. So, for instance, a high-rise apartment where you have gyms and fire services and 5 lifts and whatever, you get a massive depreciation.